unpredictable. There's no warning siren, no alert system. Just a faint rumble, a brief moment of existential confusion, and then your house is sideways. If you survive the shaking, you still have to worry about fires. Because everything is made of wood, including your bad decisions. Flooding is common. Too much rain, and the rivers swell. Your village becomes a muddy soup bowl. Your crops drown. Your animals wander off. Your landlord still wants taxes, of course, now with interest. Droughts are just as cruel. Weeks of punishing sun and no rain leave the land cracked and the rice fields dry as a monk's humour. You pray to the gods. You do rituals. You start eyeing the neighbour's well with deep suspicion. And then there's winter. Not a snowy wonderland, more like bone-deep cold, thin blankets and fires that burn out by midnight. Heating isn't central. It's communal suffering. You warm your hands over a clay brazier and hope frostbite isn't fashionable this year. Even volcanoes occasionally join the party. Japan is part of the Ring of Fire, and yes, that's just as fun as it sounds. Eruptions could bury entire regions in ash, lava, or the awkward realization that your shrine is now a rock garden. There's no FEMA, no national relief effort. If your house collapses, you rebuild it. If your food spoils, you go hungry. And if your lord's estate is also affected, well, you still owe taxes. Disaster, after all, is not an excuse. In feudal Japan, nature isn't a background element. It's an ever-present reminder that even the gods might be having a bad day. In feudal Japan, power flows downhill, and so do responsibilities, expectations, and blame. You think you're important? Think again. There is always someone above you. Let's say you're a peasant. Your life is governed by the village headman, who answers to the local samurai, who answers to the daimyo, who answers to the shogun, who maybe, possibly, whispers to the emperor, who doesn't rule so much as haunt the capital in expensive robes. Even the samurai, fierce, sword-carrying enforcers of justice, aren't at the top. They spend their lives serving a lord, waiting for orders, and occasionally fighting in battles they didn't start, over land they don't own, for glory they'll never personally receive. In theory, they're honoured. In reality, they're very well-dressed middle management with a katana. The daimyo, those powerful lords who control provinces and armies, might seem untouchable until the shogun decides they're getting too bold. Then suddenly their castles are being inspected